This is going to be a remake of the Magic Circle video, and I'm going to start with the same procedure that I used to get the yarn on the hook for any project. So I'm going to leave about a foot. I'm going to make a peace sign, and I'm going to hold the yarn with my thumb and middle finger, wrap it around my index finger, wrap it around again, but this time cross over to the back. And now I'm going to insert my hook, and I'm just going to pick up that back piece, the far back piece. And normally, to start any project, I would just pull everything close to the hook, and off I go. This time, I'm going to do the exact same procedure to get started. Leave about a foot, tail hanging down, make a peace sign, hold the yarn with your thumb and middle finger, wrap it around your index finger, wrap it around again, the second time crossing over to the back. And now take your hook, go through and pick up that far back piece. And now I'm just going to let go of everything in my
right hand.
So you just go hands free. I'm going to keep my finger here to keep it all together. And the feeder yarn that goes to my skein, I'm going to set up my hands with.
I'm going to do 1 chain stitch,
which will act as an anchor. So just yarn over and pull through. There we go. And now I have a nice big circle to work with and an anchor on the right side.
on the left side.
And follow your pattern from here on. If it says do some height stitches and double crochets, go ahead and do whatever it says. But I'm going to show you this demonstration using 6 single crochets because that's a very common start to patterns. So for every stitch, insert your hook in your circle, and it's very critical that you insert the hook under both pieces. Don't just grab one. So insert your hook, make sure you have both pieces of the circle, yarn over, pull through, and now I have 2 yarns on the hook, yarn over, pull through again, and again, I'm sure you know this, but turn your hook down towards your work so it glides through. So that's a standard single crochet, and I always mark the first stitch on any row, even if the row is a circle. Actually, even more so, because if it says do 20 rows, you'll know exactly when you're done. So that was 1 stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, 2, 3, 4, 5, last one, again make sure you're getting both pieces of the circle, 6. So I'm done with my first row. And now you take your tail, the cut piece of yarn, and just pull tight. Very simple. And now since I marked my stitch, I know exactly where to start my next row. And any marker will do. A colored paper clip works great also. So now I would remove my marker, and I would just look at every stitch. Every stitch you see the top V. I would just pick up both pieces of that V. It'll be a little smoother for you. I'm using an oversized hook for demonstration purposes. There we go. Make sure I get the whole piece. There we go. And now set up your hands with your feeder yarn, and I would just continue on. And that is the first stitch of my second row. And I would mark that. So I hope this gets you started. When you're all done with your project, you might want to put your hook under a few stitches and pull your tail through and do 1 slip stitch to knot it off. So I hope that gets you started. Thank you.